Hey, what's up, guys? Today I'm doing a video where I tweeted out a while ago, like, if life's got you down, come talk to me, tell me problems, or watch my videos just for a laugh. But if you got a problem, you can talk to me, and I'll try and help as best I can, or just be someone who listens. I try and help out as many people as I can, because I'm one of them people. Just ask my family. I help out too much, apparently. But either way. I got no tweets back, but a couple of my friends came up to me and said that I've got a problem with this and this, and their problems really boiled down to relationships. But they never really understood what a relationship was, because I asked them, well, what is a relationship? And they just looked at me, blank stare. The question just went right over their head. And I said, you can't really figure out what a problem in a relationship is if you don't know what a relationship is. So this video is for everyone out there who obviously has been in a relationship but doesn't really know what it is or what it means to be in a relationship, and hopefully this will help. First of all, I've been told that I give great advice by many people, except the advice doesn't work for me. So if you see me trying to take my own advice and it don't work, don't ignore that. It just does not work for me. It works for everyone else except me, and it's a kick in the teeth, really. So first of all, you need to understand the relationship's stages. Now, each stage is a different part of the cycle of the relationship. They come in different forms, and they come at different times. So the first one is fornication. Yes, I said the word. It literally just means sex. But you're probably thinking, damn, why didn't you just say that? When actually you'll find out later. Fornication basically is a stage where, take this concept. Guy goes to a club, meets a girl, gets her drunk, goes back to her place, or they go back to his place, or whatever. Not the point. The point is, when you wake up the next day and you think, wow, I like this girl. As a guy, you'd be like, I like this girl. I want to see this girl again. And you keep seeing her, and then you keep going back to her place or your place or both, and you keep fornicating. I'm trying to keep my channel clean, okay, but I'm not doing very well, am I? No, it's not going well. Fuck it. So after that, when you've got past that stage and you think, right, we are ready to take this to the next level. Now you're into the next phase, which is unity. Unity is a very special part of the relationship because it's not just in one time phase. It is a multiple of time phases. You have the first kiss, not the drunken sex kiss. I mean the first proper emotion, feeling, world stand still kind of kiss. Then there's the buying a place together, having kids together, marriage. This is all a unity. And in this unity bubble, these are different steps in the form of unity, but then marriage is the ultimate one. That's at the end. That's the ultimate unity. £20,000 or £10,000, however much you spend on a wedding to sign your name on a bit of paper. I don't know. I'm not married. I don't think I'm going to get married anytime soon, so I don't. That's my view of it. I don't know, maybe it's just because of the state I'm in, because I have problems too. I've got more than my share of problems right now. Either way, moving on. Once you're in that unity stage, you start to go through the phase. Now, the next phase happens majority of the time when you're married. This is called control. Now, being the 21st century, it happens actually just before marriage, but you still see it in marriage, either way. This is control, where you each try and take control of the relationship within your home. Most commonly, and the woman usually wins by what she has in her head. It's a little machine. It's called the nagger. Nagger, just nagger, just getting out there. I know some of you, especially Sean. I know you, Sean. You will take that the wrong way. He will. He will. He's one of them people. He will. Either way, this is where she will nag the shit out of you to get what she wants. So you'd be sitting there football weekend. So you'd be watching the football on the TV. There's nothing wrong with that. It's only 90 minutes of her day. But she's missing, like, if you're watching the early kickoff, then she's missing loose women. Suddenly she does a fucking nut and goes ripping her out crazy and nags. And she'll go around and pick little things. Boxes on the floor. Socks on the ceiling. I don't know. Why would there be socks on the ceiling? I don't know. She'll pick shit. Littlest things you do. Keys are not in the key bowl. The key bowl is there. The keys are like literally get a tape measure 5 centimeters from the bowl. But keys are not in the key bowl. So she will nag at that. So you're an untidy, unfair person to her and her lifestyle. And she will nag the shit out of you because you're not doing what she wants. So then to shut her the fuck up, you go and do it. You move the keys to the bowl. You go and and then because you're away from the TV, that's it. Fucking she bomb dives for that TV remote. She's on it. Fucking cup of tea, biscuit. Those women. No football for you, son. Forget that. Go pub. Pub don't nag. Go. But, you know, this is control. This is the woman will control the relationship, the household, everything. And she will do that by nagging. It's her ultimate weapon. Which then leads on to the next phase of the relationship, which is kick. Kicked. ED on the end. And kicked is both physical and metaphorical. We'll take the metaphorical side first. Kicked is where, in a metaphorical term, is where you're kicked out of the bed. You're on the sofa. Or the couch, if you called it that, or you're American. Or the hammock, if you're like my dad and actually have one of them, which I'm still not allowed to use. But he actually can't use. One summer, he decided to have a beer in the garden and have a slow, sort of relaxing rock. Out of nowhere, the hammock goes from this position to that position. He's on his back and the beer is everywhere. I was upstairs, so I don't know how that happened, but it happened. So, anyway, you're gone. You're out of it. You're there. You're not there with her, but you're there wherever in the house or in the garden, whatever. But then we go into the physical side where you literally get kicked out. Either she kicks you out or you walk out and you're like, yeah, fuck you, love, I'm going to the hotel. Or fine, fuck you, I'll go to my mates. Or she'll do it. You know, fuck you, I'm going to my mother's. Or, you know what, screw you, I'm going out with girls, I'm going to have a good time, then I'm going to crash at friends. And she'll go. She'll fuck off. Or you'll fuck off. Or you'll both fuck off. I've seen it where the woman fucks off. The guy sits around the house going, got TV, got to place myself, no nagging, fuck it, I'll go out. And then he don't return. Suddenly no one's in this house. I've actually seen that. Why? Then you come back and wonder why the fuck she's not there. That's because she still thinks you are there. You know, some people are just idiots. But either way, you've had this relationship breakup, kind of falling out kind of thing. And then it leads on to the next phase, which is education. Education is where you've literally, reality has hit you like a brick to the face. You've finally seen it from the other person's point of view on an emotional level. You've always seen their point of view, but you don't understand it on how they feel. They explain their feelings, but you're like, I know the feeling of sadness, but I wouldn't get sad about that. But then you don't understand why they got sad about that. And then suddenly the gears start turning. You know, things start ticking away. And suddenly, brick to the face, it hits you. You know, mind fuck. You figured it out. You realised you were a dick. And she was a bitch. she was a bitch. You know, either way. But, you know, if the guy did nothing wrong, she will never admit that. So you got to come up with some things to say you did wrong. Just little nitty things that she's mentioned, maybe. You know, things that annoy her, whatever. But for argument's sake, let's say you both fucked up. As a guy, you got to come up with 2 things that you fucked up on that are big problems. And the first thing you got to do is apologise first. You got to swallow your pride, grab your bollocks, go up to her and say, "I'm sorry for this," and you go into detail, explain what you did wrong, explain that you know why it was wrong and how it made her feel. Literally, what she's told you, she will forget how she's told you. So when you're telling her, you really sound like you're coming from the heart, that you've read her mind, you know how she feels. Women love that sort of shit. The only thing is, a week ago, she already told you. She don't remember that. Oh, she's too pissed. So tell her. Then she'll come out with about 4 or 5 different things that she's done wrong that annoy you, and she's trumped you by 4. She compared to, you know, what she's done, you're a guardian fucking angel. But, you know, obviously you can't just stop it at there, because then she thinks, oh, nothing else? Oh, fuck you, I'll go. You know, she's going to fuck off because you haven't thought of anything else. So add something else to the list, whatever. She'll probably come up with something else, and then just say, for the third, don't come up with it. Just say, I would come up with more, but, you know, we're going to be here all week listing it, and there's no point. All we're going to do is go over the problems, and I want to move forward from this. And suddenly she sees that you've had a dig at yourself. You know you fucked up. So she's going to, you know, laugh at you, probably laugh with you, and you get over it and you move on. And that's education, because now you're moving together. And then there's the final stage, which is, sad to say, denial. Denial of the earlier stage, education. Because education is only temporary. Because even though you know what's wrong, and you know what happened, you know, these are nitpicks, things that happen around the house. Unless you cheated on her, the denial isn't going to happen. You know, that's going off a completely different path. But denial in this sense means that you've learnt your mistakes, but you're slowly going back into the routine of what you were before. You think there are some changes, because like as soon as she says, "Babe, the keys are not involved," "Oh, sorry, babe, yeah," you're straight away there, boom, boom, and gone. You know, straight fix. But the thing is, they're still happening, even though you're slowly slipping back into that routine, that safe unity bubble. You're going back into it, and that's where the relationship is going to fall apart, because it's going to happen again and again and again, and you're going to go through these cycles, starting from fornication, you get back together, you miss her, you start fornicating again, then you get back into that unity stage, then she starts controlling you, then you kick out, then you get educated, then you go back into denial, and you go through the stages. Before you realise it, you're fucked. Sorry. But that's relationships.